Do you want to know what's coming up on the Nintendo Switch eShop for the week ahead? Stay tuned as we're about to get right into what's new, what's on sale and what's been patched. Remember, if you entered the Xenon giveaway, details of the winner are coming right up, so please keep watching. And finally, if you're new to Switched On, then please stick around and subscribe. I post plenty of Switch review videos each week, and also just wanted to quickly mention that I passed the 1000 subscriber threshold this week, which is fantastic. So thanks to everyone who's been enjoying the content, commenting and of course subscribing. So this week is a bit of a mixed bag really, with nothing particularly big out, some interesting looking middleweight indies and some absolute dross as well. So I have my pick of the week sorted out, stick around for that. But first up is a game that's I think is hotly anticipated. I've seen a lot of chatter about it on social media, and that's Pixark from Snail Games. Now this looks essentially a cross between Minecraft and Ark Survival. If you have seen that game, I'm sure you've seen plenty of negative press about it. At this point, I'd usually say the developers would be sick of the comparison, but it's just so blatant that there's little disguising it. It'll be interesting to see how this one runs on the Switch, considering how bad the Ark port was. But let's hope for more luck this time around, as it looks like quite an interesting take on sandbox gaming. Now this one's out Tuesday for a shade under $40, and there's currently no UK price available that I can see, but I'm expecting it around about £35 I guess. Okay, next up, Lapis Labyrinth, which hits the stores on Thursday via NIS America. Now I've already reviewed this one on the channel, and the link is above and in the description below. But whilst I couldn't give it the score I was hoping to, it's still a fun little diversion, and if you have some cash knocking around and want some mindless fun, you could do a lot worse than picking this one up. And Lapis Labyrinth is $30 and just under £27 in the UK. Okay, before my pick of the week, I've got some quick highlights, and the first one is Gato Roboto. Now mainly because this one's from Devolver Digital. I don't particularly like the look of this one for myself, but the guys at Devolver always deliver top-notch quirky games, so keep your eyes out for that. Also a game called Gollum Gates from another excellent Switch publisher, Digerati Distribution. Now this game looks amazing to be fair, and it's a combination of action strategy and card battling in a post-apocalyptic setting. Now if I had some more time available, I'd probably be begging Digerati for a copy of this, but I've got plenty of reviews on this week, but I thought I'd just highlight it anyways, it does look good. Right, my highlight of the week, which has to be Crystal Crisis really, from Nicalis. Now I've had my eye on this one for months, being a big fan of not only puzzle games, and particularly Super Puzzle Fighter, of which this game closely resembles, but also the Nicalis back catalogue, which sees characters such as Isaac from The Binding of Isaac and Curly Brace from Cave Story. Now these will become playable characters in this colour matching puzzle game, which you use to deal damage to each other until one remains standing, in various modes from single player matches, tag team matches, and also has a story mode and online. Now Crystal Crisis is out on Tuesday for $26.99 and $19.99, although I'm not sure exactly when I'll be picking this one up myself, as it seems we've missed out on a review code this time around, which of course is a shame. Now if none of the games on the store this week tickle your pickle, then there's always a sale on the eShop somewhere, and I'm going to kick off the sales with an old faithful of mine, and that's FIFA 19. Now whilst not quite on the level of 18 in my opinion, it's still a superb game to have on the Switch, and right now it's down to around about £18 in Europe, and that's until June the 6th. Now there's no sale on America at this time, which is a shame for you guys, but keep your eyes peeled, and it's also easy enough to create a European account if you really want it. Elsewhere, the quite superb Mana Spark is available still at a ridiculous £1.79 for the next couple of days, and Future Grind, which is a Uni Racers homage, is available at a similarly crazy £1.52, which is a whopping 90% off. Now I just finally want to highlight Grip, which I actually paid real cash money for last week, and a shout out for that because it's on sale at 33% off at the moment, and has had plenty of patches and fixing to sort out those launch issues, and this one ran perfectly for me now, really enjoyable game. Now a few snippets of news to cover, starting with the most exciting for me, and that is that Slay the Spire has finally been given a release date of the 6th of June. Now I've covered this in a bit more detail in another video, which I'll also link to above and below. Now we also had the announcement of Darksiders 2 leaked, which should be coming to the Switch sometime in August apparently. Now the original game was superb on the Switch, so I can't wait for the supposedly better sequel to land on the store. Now finally, one game which won't be hitting the store in time is the XCOM-like Mutant Year Zero, which has been pushed back around about a month and will now release on July the 30th. Now that's no bad thing, as June is already looking super stacked with games. Finally, some quick patch news to run through. Now biggie I guess is Shakedown Hawaii, which has had a bit of an overhaul and some new content added, so make sure you update that. Sniper Elite has also had a small update, presumably to look at some of those issues with online leaderboards on the Switch, and anyone who put Monster Energy 2 Supercross down due to the career mode bug crash can now rejoice, as that has just been patched as well. Oh, finally, kind of a patch, kind of a new release, but Tennis World Tour has had some DLC added to the store, which will bring the game up to the Roland Garros version of the game, which has been released this week. Now you can just sort of pick and mix those elements of the DLC to bring the game up to that version, and it will save you forking out the full price for what is essentially just a big upgrade to the original. That's another jam-packed episode. Thanks for sticking with it till the end. And the last thing we've got to do is announce the winner of the Xenon Racer giveaway. And I have to say honestly a massive thanks to everyone that entered. I've loved reading all your comments on the racing games, young and old, and there's also been some great memories there. But using TubeBuddy's Pick a Winner feature, it's decreed that El Javelina, the winner of the giveaway. Now I'm grateful for every subscriber and person that commented, but drawing El Javelina made me smile quite a bit, as they've been a long time subscriber and tend to comment on pretty much every video I put out, so this really felt well deserved and well done. Okay, thanks for watching everyone, and I will see you next time. Bye bye!